CM Punk, Hangman Adam Page, Matt and Nick Jackson, the Young Bucks, Kenny Omega have been stripped of their titles and could be possibly on their way out of All Elite Wrestling. Oh boy, what a time to be alive. Let's get started. My name's Kev from OTTR, and tonight I want to talk about the altercation between CM Punk, Hangman Adam Page, and the Elite after the All Out scrum after All Out on Sunday. And in tonight's episode of AEW Dynamite, Tony Khan stripped CM Punk of the AEW World Heavyweight title and the Elite of, and I'm just going to call it the AEW six-man tag team titles because I really can't say AEW World Trios tag titles. It just doesn't sound right to me. So I'm just going to call it the AEW six-man tag team titles. And if anyone doesn't like that, well, you're about to get the fuck over it and like it any damn way because I don't give a fuck. But anyway, as I was saying, tonight on Dynamite, Page faced Bryan Danielson, and about as far as I know, Danielson won, and I'm not ruling this out, but it's possible that everyone from Punk, who was just signed this year, to the Elite, who have been with the company since day fucking one, and Hangman Page, who was actually a part of the company since day one, so if they're all actually gone, it's quite a huge loss for him. Now, I know what I said about Tony Khan in my previous video and how I didn't like how I said that he came off as a spoiled rich kid in high school that nobody liked. However, I have to redact that. I'm going to stand by that, but I will state that for the most part, I agree with what he did. I agree. It's not even because I know I don't want to see a huge fight go down, but CM Punk is the world champion, and the Elite are the six-man tag team champions. At least start acting like champions. You don't have to like each other backstage, but be professional. That's what I'm saying. And I understand egos will clash. It's wrestling. That always happens. But for fuck's sake, this one was just absolutely out of nowhere. And I hate to say it, but CM Punk's run in AEW has been, how do I say it? It started off great and then took a fucking nosedive into the ground at full speed. And if he's released, I don't see him going to WWE. Well, I mean, it's possible, but I fucking doubt it. With half of the comments that he's been making, yeah, I don't see him sticking around in WWE. For the Elite, I could see them going back to Japan or hey, maybe Impact Wrestling or maybe WWE, but I doubt that last one. But I do see them going back to Japan where they made their name, or even Impact Wrestling, especially Omega for Impact Wrestling, where it wasn't too long ago where he won every single title that Impact had at one point before Christian beat him. Now, on tonight's episode of Dynamite, the Death Triangle won the six-man tag team titles, and there's a tournament being held for the AEW World title. Now, everything should be concluding for the AEW World title on September 21st, which I am excited and looking forward to, so hopefully we'll find a conclusion to that. About as far as I can say, and about as far as I want to say about CM Punk, is that CM Punk's run as champion has been, I don't know how to describe it, but I will say, for the most part, it was terrible. First off, it wasn't too long ago that he was injured, and yet he gets a second chance at becoming champion. It, like, why? I get it, he was the champion before, but why? That doesn't make any sense in my opinion. Why not try to get another money-making match? And besides, it was a foot injury, and I thought maybe that would be, a lot longer. But I was wrong, as always. But what can I do? Anywho, let me start with over the summer when he won the AEW World Title, and that, yeah, he got injured. Okay, then he, and then not too long ago, he faces Jon Moxley for the AEW title again, and then gets injured in the process. Where Moxley fucking destroys Punk for like God knows how long. I can't even remember. And then just now in this one, he gets injured again, and this time in another title defense where he wins again. That is 3 title matches this year that Punk has gotten injured and has won. Only one time he has lost, so he is 2-1. I hate to be the guy to say this, but Punk should retire. I hate to say it, but he needs to retire. His time is far past up, and yeah. As far as the Elite goes, I don't really know. I'm pretty for sure, for the most part, I think they're set, and I think they're good. I'm not too for sure what's going to happen next, but I'm ready to see what happens further down the road. As far as anything else goes, as far as like releases go, if I could hazard a guess, I'm probably gonna have to go with maybe sometime next week. I don't know. That's just my guess. But anyway, I'm Kev for OTTR, and have a good night, everyone. Peace.